essence, my research is about trying to improve urban health and urban health outcomes and to reduce urban health inequalities in cities, particularly in this case in South Africa, but also in the wider sub-Saharan region and the global south. And the way that we've tried to do that is to develop an approach to thinking about how we can anticipate future urban health risks by looking at the ways in which cities' demographic profiles will shift over time in relation to changes in environmental and climatic risks, and also taking into account urban spatial development patterns and the governance practices that govern those processes of spatial development. And we've done that by articulating a new kind of conceptual framing, which we've called city life courses, which is about trying to understand cities and their trajectories of change in the same way that we understand individual life courses. In order to improve people's individuals' health over time, we should anticipate how their health and their physical attributes will change throughout their life course. And in the same way, we can think about cities and the ways in which their demographic structure will change over time. What being at UCT really helps with is engaging with their long tradition of applied urban research. The African Center for Cities has really been at the forefront of articulating co-productive approaches to research about combining theoretical and intellectual work with more applied policy-facing research. So being at UCT, being immersed in that kind of environment afforded me opportunities to develop my work in ways that I don't think would have been possible at other universities.